And so next up, we are going to have. Do you know what? They're a poetry scum first timer, but they're not a poetry first timer. They're out here. They're part of the Gobs Collective. If you don't know the Gobs Collective, check them out. They're our cameraman for the evening. I'm definitely going to need to put this mic. He's a tall boy. Please welcome Rob.
All right, calm down. You know, the last poetry event I went to... See, this is how close you should be to the mic, by the way. The last poetry event I went to did not have a microphone, and I really wanted to sing a little song. I'm not going to, but I want to so bad. I'm so tempted.
Do it.
Mind your head, whatever you do.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel, yeah. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Reeds drifting on by, you know how I feel. Ooh. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me. Yeah, yeah, and I'm feeling good. Cool, all right, I'm gonna do some poetry. So I've got to be honest, this poetry night is very much themed around activism, empowering voices. My poetry is selfish and ignorant. It's about me and my feelings and nobody else's. I can't lie, I'm a little poisoned. I'm out here with very bad opinions. Saying this out loud is really gross. I think that being single means that I'm being a person wrong. And I've been carrying this with me for a while being the last 11 years. And poetry is cheaper than therapy. So this is what I wrote. There is a person behind these eyes that insists that out there is a gospel, that somewhere in writing or song or oral tradition rests the real good word, and the good word will taste like pride, and pride will not feel like sin, and sin will be what we called all the ways we learn to forgive. That backbone will be found within, but reasons to stand up straight will be out there. Where there are people whose lives are waiting to be made better by your inclusion in them. One day, you will be the reason why someone held their gaze. Why someone will find home in skin over brick. The good word will teach you that a halo is just an accessory someone will ask you to wear. That the golden hour is literally a matter of time. This is the word, and the word was good. You see, divinity may very well be in all things, but it doesn't come alone. Communion wine is still a poison that's poured by human hands. The good word sounds pretty good, but the fact that I can speak it means that it falls from a rotten mouth. And yes, sometimes I'm rotting. Blotting out what's left of the brightness in my sky, I will suffocate before I see sense. Spend my hard-earned pence on an ideology that's taught me that my value cannot be found here. That it's handled by hands that I must outstretch my own in order to eat. Palms open and eyes meek. I promise there is something worth loving here. There is a person behind these eyes, and I swear he is good. It's poor form to ask for what you don't need. You will bleed people's sympathy faster than politicians, but the human condition does crave something. So yeah, I will imagine warmer nights, starting fights with the alarm clock dragging me away from that good word, and the good word will taste like sweat or cocoa butter on last night's eyeshadow. It will feel like rainfall on rafters and forests after nightfall, and it will remind me that sanctuary was never just for the animals. This is my word, and I pray the word is good. Thank you.